Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willowbound Journals, and I have got a few goodies to share with you that I've been working on. So I shared either yesterday or a few days ago a video unboxing some wonderful goodies from Inloveartshop, and I just had so much fun using these goodies. And the first thing that I used was the scrapbook paper, the Alice in Wonderland paper, and I loved it so much that I couldn't choose, and I wanted to make two covers out of it, so we've got two journals instead of the one, and I just love these covers. They are so cool. The frames there, this one Queen Alice, and so I've got all the pages ready, and I've included some of the scrapbook paper as pages as well, and then I've used some of the book pages as pages in the journal, as well as for these tags, and I've used these wonderful jar stickers or bottle stickers as well from Inloveartshop. There's all different designs and I love them so much. These stickers as well, I've gotten from other places, Stationery Pal and Your Creative Studio, and I love the transparent flower stickers. The transparent jar stickers go so well over the top of them. And yeah, I just had a wonderful afternoon making a whole bunch of these tags, and a great way to use the Alice in Wonderland book pages. And I thought it fit especially well because you know how Alice has to drink that bottle to get into Wonderland at the very start. It's like these could be some of the bottles that she drinks from throughout the movie and at the start, where she grows and shrinks. And that was one of my favorite parts of the movie, just that creativity and the use of imagination, that when she eats and drinks, her size changes so that she's able to do different things in Wonderland. And yeah, so the bottles just fit so well with this theme. I mean, I like them anyway. I think these are so fun, but it really is on point with the theme. So I'm going to spend the rest of this video using this other tool that I got from Inloveartshop and show you how I'm just going to ink the edges with this Tim Holtz Distress ink. I've got Walnut Stain here and Vintage Photo, so I want to just distress all these first, ink around the edges before I put them into the journals. And I do have multiple tutorials on my channel showing how I make these tags, so feel free to check those out if you're wondering how I made these. But basically I use manila folder, and so you can write on the back and it has that kind of vintage tone to it. Just glue on the book page using a glue stick and then decorate it with the stickers. So yeah, I do have to mention this was the original Tim Holtz blending tool that I had, and look what happened to the foam. I've had that foam for years now, so it disintegrated, and that was my last one. So I jumped at the opportunity to get the foam blending tool from Inloveartshop. Yay! So excited. You get two in this pack plus two extra sponges, so that will last me a good while too. Oh, and I have these here as well, just a reminder to myself to let you guys know that these Alice in Wonder journals that these Alice in Wonderland journals are now in my Etsy. I've shared flip throughs of these on my channel before, and love them. And yeah, now I've got two extra ones. This is so fun. Always a wonderful theme to work with. So let's just do a little craft and chat while I ink up these edges. I think I tried both Vintage Photo and Walnut Stain. I think for this particular project I like the darker look. But both are good. I quite like using Walnut Stain just for a bit more of that distressed, aged look. And this will give you a little glimpse at the different types of bottles and flowers, and there are links down below in the description box to Inloveartshop, as well as to all of the items that I received from them, as well as a discount code for, I believe it's 25% off. So feel free to use that, make use of that. And if you want to get the same things that I got or have a look around, they've got a lot of different fun goodies. They have all different packs. I think they had 5 different packs of the bottles, and I would be very happy getting all of those packs. They were really wonderful. I think there was just only one other thing that I received from them in the package they sent me, and I have used that as well. I did a journal page spread in my personal journal, so I will share that later on. And then can't wait to share that journal with you as well. I started a new journal 2 nights ago. Was just super inspired, and I think this is my favorite journal, possibly my favorite one that I've ever, like in the terms of the way I'm using it, I think it's my favorite one. That's a big call, only 2 days later, so I will have to wait a little bit until I can really say that with a lot more confidence. But yeah, I have always had this struggle with my journaling. I've talked a bit about it on my channel, how I'm not quite sure what the best way for me to journal is personally. I haven't found my ultimate way, basically, because, you know, sometimes I do daily journaling, but I don't always keep that up, and, you know, it's kind of a bit boring only writing what you did that day. For me, it's just like a dot point list, and I always question, like, is it worth even keeping a journal just for that dot point list? And then I have my yearly journals, but in that one I feel like I can't just put random things in. I feel like it's only for the big milestones and major memories that I want to capture, because I can only fit the whole year in one journal, so I can't just put anything in there. I have to be very selective. I've done other ones, you know, like treasure journals, but then I can only put the treasure stuff in there, still can't put random stuff. Like, it's more random, it doesn't have to be just from the year, but you know, so I've done courses as well, but that's where it's a theme, which is great as well, to do themed journals, and for different times I've needed that. I needed to explore a theme, so that's been great. But I haven't really had just a journal for anything and everything: the treasures, the trash, the current thoughts, the past thoughts, writing about events, as well as writing about stuff I'm thinking about. So this one, I'm not sure what you call it, might be closest to a commonplace book, or maybe just a catch-all. I don't know if it has a name. But yeah, I'm just putting anything and everything in there, and sort of art journal, sort of junk journal, sort of scrapbook, you know. But mainly my original idea for that journal was to just have a place for my thoughts, and usually I would do that in a Word document or just in my plain writing journal. But I still like the idea of the visual. I like fun, beautiful pages, and I still want that outlet for my creativity. And so this sort of combines that as well. It's visual, it's creative, it's giving me that creative outlet, as well as giving me a place to add the words, like add the writing. And yeah, I don't know, it's quite fun. And I guess the other reason why I wanted to do that was so I have one place where I can find those thoughts, because you think you always will remember what you think or the things that you're learning, but then you just completely forget. Even, you know, a few days later, I've completely forgotten. So if I write them down, just these random little snippets of thoughts and things that I'm thinking about, things that I'm learning about, questions that I'm having, struggles that I'm going through, just capturing it there, letting it be on the page, and then I've got this one place that I can go to and be like, oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about at that time, and that was the question I was really wrestling with at that time, or that's what I was learning about, and that's what I was going through at that time. And I am trying to do it pretty chronological in order, so I can track the journey and how my thoughts have developed and how the things I've been learning have built on each other. So I'm really enjoying it at the moment, and it's something I've wanted to do for quite a while, capture just thoughts and insights. So yeah, I'm really, really excited about that, and we'll share that with you very soon. I've already shared it with my beautiful journalers doing the Intentional Life course over on over on Marco Polo, and that for my Emerald patrons, they're part of that as well. So they sort of get a sneak peek of my new projects when I'm too nervous to share them publicly yet. So they get a look at the different things I'm working on before I sort of release them or share them. And yeah, I am very excited to share that with you though. I just want to do a few more pages just to see if I still am liking it. I'm going to throw this one out now since I've got 2 others. So that is exciting. And here are the other foam pieces. So yeah, that I'm very, very happy with this. I wasn't sure about the quality, if it would be a bit dodgy, I don't know, because I've only ever used the Tim Holtz one. So no, it did the job. I'm quite happy with it. I'm very, very happy with these. So I hope you enjoyed this chatty video as I've just been finishing off these tags. And now I will go ahead off camera and bind these journals and add the tags into the journals. There's 2 of each, not sure if you noticed that, but there's 2 of each type. So 1 for each journal. So there we go. I'm really loving these journals. Hope you are too. And thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out Inloveartshop, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in July. I literally cannot do this without you, so it means the absolute world to me. If you would like to support me for the month of August, feel free to head on over to my Patreon. The link is down below in the description box, and that is where you get access to extra videos, the Make a Journal With Me series, and the sneak peeks to my journals and creations and first access for all of those, plus printables, every digital kit in my Etsy, and mail tiers, and lots of fun goodies over there. You are also welcome to donate through PayPal or buy me a coffee as a once-off thing anytime. Thank you so much for all of your support and for being here with me on this creative journey.